Oh, well, I don't know why I wanted to say that anyway. Anyway, hello everybody. This is Theo with Theo Sports Talk. Hit the subscribe button for me, please. Hit that subscribe button for me. I need about 2,000 subscribers. So hit the subscribe button for me. Let's see. We got drama in the land. The Cleveland Browns have drama going on. First of all, I am very displeased at my favorite football team, the team that I love. You know why? Because there's so much talent on that team. Not just the starters, but the Browns are stacked. They are stacked at every position. And there is no excuse as to why the Browns are, I believe, 4-4. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. The Browns are 4-4, and we are at the bottom of the AFC North. It's crazy. With all the talent that they have, they just can't seem to put it together. Now, I have a few reasons that I have previously stated about the Browns' success and the reasons why they are losing or keys to a Browns victory and things of that nature. Number one, listen, it all starts with, I want to say the coach. Coach Kevin Stefanski. It starts with the coach. I have previously stated that Kevin Stefanski needs to give up the play calling duties. I mean, or maybe not give it up entirely, but he needs some advisors. He needs someone to help him call the game. He needs some advice in calling the game. It just, I don't even know if it's a one-man show, but I do know that he calls the offensive plays. So that's number one. Kevin Stefanski needs to give up the play calling book or get some help, some immediate help. After all, I don't believe that the Browns are out of the picture, even at a 4-4 record. They are not out of the picture just yet. Number two, all right, and just forget all about the numbers. Now, number two, I'm just saying number two, it just helps me out. The Cleveland Browns are a running team. They are a run-first football team. Now, as to why they won't run the ball 75% of the time, it's beyond my reasoning. I believe that we are the number one rushing team in the league. And if I am incorrect, I know that we are at least in the top 5 in rushing. So we are a rushing football team. Now, as to why we don't run the ball, as to why we don't pound the rock, I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand it. We have two of the best running backs in the league, and it just seems to me it comes off as we want to feature Baker Mayfield passing. However, Baker Mayfield is not that dude yet, or even I don't know if he will ever become that dude. He's not an Aaron Rodgers. He's not a Justin Herbert. He's not a Tom Brady. He's not a Russell Wilson. Let's see, who else can I think of? He's not a Deshaun Watson. He's not a Peyton Manning. Those guys. Now, don't get me wrong, Baker can win you some games, but he is not that dude, and he should not be featured as a passer. And I find it hard to believe that just because we get stopped or we get stumped at the line of scrimmage trying to run the ball, that doesn't mean that we abandon the run game and immediately go to passing as if that's going to bail us out. No, run the ball, run the ball. They stop it once, run it again. If they stop it the next time, run the other way. Run the ball. We should be running the ball at least 65% of the game. 65% of the time, we should be running the ball and the rest passing. Baker Mayfield does better when we run the ball. We can't be stopped if we run the ball. Secondly, with running the ball, Nick Chubb needs to be featured more running the ball. They're paying him a whole lot of money, so he should be out on the field the majority of the time. It's amazing to me. Last week's game against the Steelers, Nick Chubb was in the game the majority of the time, even in the fourth quarter. Before, when he was playing with Kareem Hunt, you would barely see Nick Chubb in the fourth quarter. Now, in a losing game, he's in basically the entire game, even in the fourth quarter. And we don't even have Kareem Hunt playing. That's unexplainable. I don't understand that. What else? So they're paying Nick Chubb the money, so he needs to be featured more as the running back. Nick Chubb is. I don't know if they are trying to preserve him, because I do know that he can be injury prone. But anyway, injuries are a part of the game. We have to run him. We have to run. He gets better. The more touches he gets, the better he gets. The more touches he gets to run the ball, the more steam he kicks up. He gets into that rhythm, and then all of a sudden he can break the long run. So, hey, we've got to run the ball. Secondly, Baker Mayfield needs to do a better job in his check down of receivers. Hey, you got to get rid of the ball. Listen, we got one of the best offensive line in the NFL. Listen, you only got 5 seconds. You only got really 7 seconds. In 7 seconds, that ball needs to be out of your hand. That is enough time. Listen, I've never played quarterback, so I might be sticking my foot in my mouth. But listen, our line, we have one of the best offensive linemen. So listen, Baker Mayfield has plenty of time to get rid of the football. He's holding that ball. And this is where I am going to interject Odell Beckham Sr.'s video. So Baker Mayfield has all this time, and we have receivers that are open. So I want to know what is transpiring in his mind. What is he thinking? What is his progression? What is he going through? But from that videotape that we seen on Instagram, we see that OBJ is open. And the few times that the ball was thrown to him, it was, not good throws. So we can't expect OBJ to catch everything. So I just, I want to know what's going on in Baker Mayfield's mind when, he's in the pocket. And when I say he's in the pocket because, He's not being touched. And if he is sacked, it's because he has held that ball entirely too long. All right. Baker Mayfield needs to get rid of the ball. He has enough time in the pocket because we have one of the better offensive line in the NFL. Get rid of the ball. The next thing I want to discuss is basically the defense really has stepped up. Hey, listen, we lost against the Steelers. They've really stepped up. I don't really have any complaints on them this week. The score last week against Pittsburgh. Let me see. Let me pull that up. Let's see. Games. The Steelers. Let's see. It was a low-scoring game, 15-7, I believe. Was that the score? No, how come I can't find what the score was? Doggone it. Man, I believe it was 15-7 or something like that. Low-scoring game. So, hey, the defense did their job. The offense didn't come through. And the offense sucks, and it's basically because of the play calling of Kevin Stefanski. It's just ridiculous. Now listen, hey, OBJ is a diva. Get him the ball. Plain and simple. He's a diva. Odell Beckham is not washed up. He is still in the prime of his talent. Get him the ball. It's just as simple as that. Get him the ball. If he's open, throw it to him. And watch him make something happen with the ball. So listen, from the videotape that we did see, OBJ is open. He is open. Get him the ball. Get him the ball. Listen, and then the drama, hey, the coach has got to do a better job. He's got to do a better job. I don't really want to come down too hard on Coach Stefanski, but he's got to do a better job. Maybe he needs to pull them in the office and, the score was 15-10. Maybe he needs to pull them in the office and, this in reason or something. I don't know. It's just, we don't need this. This is a distraction. And today, I guess it's reported by several news outlets. OBJ Jr. excused from practice. Cleveland Browns they're discussing the wide receivers feature with his agent. This is a mess. Baker Mayfield reacts to Odell Beckham Jr.'s father's viral video criticizing the Browns QB. Baker Mayfield, you need to be criticized. Basically, you need to be criticized. He needs to be criticized because if that, I don't know who did that video, but they knew what they were doing, and the tape don't lie. So, so I guess, the question is what are you seeing when you are on the football field? What are you seeing? Listen. So hopefully they can fix this real quick. We don't need to give up on OBJ. He's better with the Cleveland Browns than with another team. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but it is what it is. And what is this? CBS Sports. Browns excuse Odell Beckham Jr. from practice. May tell receiver to stay home for the rest of the 2021 season. Why? Odell Beckham Jr. is liked in the locker room. So, I don't know. I don't even want to throw that racial stuff in there. I don't even want to get racist. Come on now. Listen, let's fix this. The season is not over. The Browns still have a chance to make the playoffs. So This can be a quick fix. All Kevin Stefanski needs to do is bring the two in the office, iron out the problems, and let's get back to winning football games. That's really what it's all about, winning football games. And we need to put our our egos aside. Listen, hey, you have it or you don't. And, listen, Baker Mayfield, like I say, he's not that dude. Listen, and I'm not, that's no knock on him, There's no knock on you. You're not that, you got to be content with the level of talent that you have and make the best of it. If you only got B-rated talent, you're going to get in trouble trying to do A-rated talent. And it will catch up with you sooner or later, but we do know that Odell Beckham has A-rated talent. So I can understand the frustration that might be going on. But anyway, hey, that's all I have for now, folks. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check me out on Sundays with some commentary. Commentary from the couch. I'm just like any other fan watching these games, trying to give my input. Peace, y'all. Peace, and God bless.